First graders, good morning. It is Thursday, and like I promised, it is show and tell today from my end. Normally, I record our read alouds in my game room, but today I'm in my garage because there is the Chevelle I'm always talking about, the old car that I work on. It is a 1965. It's got 4 doors. Let me show you underneath the hood. I already propped the hood, so I didn't have to use 2 hands. Underneath the hood, I've done some work. Oh, you can't really see it that well, but I've done quite a bit of work to it so far. It runs really good. If I had to drive it to work, I totally could. Inside, I'm still working on the back seats. I took out the back seats, they're over there. I ripped out the carpet because some of it was pretty bad, and I had to patch a hole in the floor. That's what that pink stuff is. But yeah, get inside here. I've done some painting. It used to be green everywhere. I threw in some beige right here, some tan on the handle. We've got ourselves a tan dashboard now, and a tan steering wheel, and a tan post over there. And eventually, I'm gonna have tan carpet. I got some carpet last summer and I never got to it, which is perfect. Now I have a project to work on during all of our time at home. So yeah, that's the Chevelle. Let me get the hood. All right, and here's my wife's car. Any Harry Potter fans out there? Boom. All right, we're gonna go into the house. This is my sunroom. This is where I work out and also relax and watch TV. So depending on the time of the day, either I'm relaxing or I'm suffering, just depends. We've got our deck over there. Let's see, gonna come in here to the kitchen. Got our sliner. Here is the kitchen. Coffee is brewing as we speak. This is one of the most important places in the house. The coffee maker. It's not done yet. All right, I'm gonna walk over here. We've got a lot of houseplants. If we look out the window, it's pretty neat. We can actually see quite a bit. Now, down there, the road, that is maple and ash. Normally, those are really busy roads, but since everything going on right now, it hasn't been that busy. And we can also see downtown, which is pretty neat. You can kind of see some of the buildings. The pavilion is lit up at night. It looks really cool. Over here, we've got Darby. Hi, Darby. Hi. Hi. She is about 7 years old. She's a boxer mastiff, weighing in at 100 pounds. If I sound like I'm whispering, it's because there are people still sleeping in the house. Let's get a close-up, Darby. Oh, yeah. Hi. She's a good girl. She's a big girl. Come on, Darby. Come on. Let's go. Lead the way. Let's go downstairs. Come on, let's go downstairs. Come on. Let's go down here. Come on, go downstairs. Go. She's going downstairs. She's gonna show us. All right. Right over here, we have my daughter's room, Emily. It's still under construction. Hi, Emily. Doing some painting, got a little tree going on, little sun in the sky. Still got some more work to do in here. We go down the hallway, we got some more bedrooms down there. We're not gonna go down there. We're gonna go down the stairs, following Darby. And we've got some Star Wars Beanie Babies from, gosh, early 2000s, late 90s. Hanging up on the wall there. Hey, Darby. Hi. Here is our personal library. That's where I've been grabbing your books. Here's Max's room. What's up, dude? What are you up to? Show us what you're doing.
I'm tracing a picture.
He's tracing a picture. What is that?
It's a Pikachu and Zekrom tag team, except the paper's on the wall.
Oh, so he's using a projector, and he's doing some tracing. Show us what, well. Oh, that's cool. So you're tracing it, and the card, is it a card?
No, it's a picture from a poster my teacher gave to me, but I cut out all the single ones, so nothing else would be on the picture.
That's pretty cool. That's a fun project to do. This is the rest of his room. It's really dark, except for this little bit of light. Oh, looks like he's got some Pokemon artwork going on down here. Nice. Sweet, dude. Thanks. I'm gonna come out. Hey, Darby. Come on, you wanna go outside? Let's go. I'll show you the outside. We've got our air hockey table over here. What's kind of neat is that I put some red and blue light bulbs in there, so it lights up. It looks really cool at night when you play. Can't really see them that well during the day, but all right, let's go outside, Darby. Come on, Come on, I can be louder outside. Let's go. Come on. All right. Let me get the door. It's cold. All right, we've got a lawn gnome over there. All right, Darby. Let's go over here. So I'm always talking about trimming my trees, trimming my fruit trees. Well, I've got a lot of fruit trees. I'll show you. So here's just a little tiny apple bush. Here's the rest of our driveway. Some extra flower beds up there. There's my shed where I keep my wonderful lawnmower. I've got a plum tree, which is actually golden plums that originate from France, so that's pretty cool. There's another plum tree, and then another, and another. And here is this peach tree I've already trimmed. So the one I was talking about trimming the other day, that's the one I trimmed. This one still needs to be trimmed, so that's gonna take me a while. I've got my apple trees over here. These guys really need to be trimmed. I've got a pear tree. These are persimmons. If you don't know what those are, it's kind of a grainy fruit. You pick it in the fall. Don't really like the fruit, but the trees are cool. They're kind of tropical looking, aren't they? Yeah. Here's another persimmon. Got some more flower beds over here. Gosh, in June and July, it's just popping with flowers and all kinds of colors. Right now, it's just kind of dead looking. Over here, I've got a hazelnut tree. And then I've got a cherry tree, which is pretty neat. It doesn't really produce a lot of cherries, but it's okay. We've got our little pioneer woman over here. How's it going? Still no response. Stone cold. All right, we've got a little pig dude chilling. Almost looks like he would be from like Alice in Wonderland. Some more flowers and stuff. Here's some strawberries down here. And these tall things growing up are actually figs. So if you've ever had a fig bar, this is what a fig little shrub looks like. And, oh, hey, what are you doing down here? Huh. Must be a Romeo and Juliet situation. Let's put you back over here. There we go. All right. And right here we've got our grapes. I cut back the grapes quite a bit. They were growing over the pergola for a while, and then I was tired of hitting my head on grapes. So I cut them back, so I'm going to have them grow a little bit different this time. Yeah. Darby. 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 What's she doing? She must be doing her business on the side of the house. Yep, come on, baby. I have horse bedding on the side of my house, so the dogs do most of their business on the side of the house. All right, come on, girl. Come on. Let's go inside. All right. Go in. Okay. And this is the game room where Max likes to game. Got a giant beanbag chair, which is pretty fun to sit in. He's got his Xbox on the wall. So yeah, we come in here. Darby, come on, you can come. This is our art room. Come on in, come. I think she's feeling kind of weird because I'm talking to myself, talking to you guys. This is the art room, so we do art on the table over here. We've got a wreath that we made actually out of the grapes that I trimmed. A bunch of tools and stuffs. Got my bikes, and then some more tools and parts and stuff. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the game room. This is where I record your read-alouds every day, and where I like to relax and game and email parents and all that good stuff. So this is where it all happens. So here we go. All right, it's lit up. It's really dim right now. Let me turn on the big lights. I have these lights just for relaxing because otherwise it's way too bright. Got all of these fluorescent lights. So, well, they look pretty cool in the video. But yeah, Darby, that's her dog bed. That's her space. That's where she likes to relax. Yeah. And I've got my little Halo corner over here. Even got a couple Halo pop vinyls and Hot Wheels of the Warthog. And then a cheap $5 mask. And then over here, got a light. This is where I game. This is my TV. This is my setup. So down here I've got some pop vinyls. Got all my Power Rangers. I've got my Xbox side, so I got my Xbox Lite and a controller and some games. This light is actually covering up an air line coming from my air compressor, so it's strategically placed. And then on the other side we've got our PlayStation. So I've got my PlayStation light some of my controllers, some games. Down here, I've got my PS3, some old games for the PS3. I love Rocko's Modern Life. It was a cartoon I watched when I grew up. So this is what it looks like. Some of the characters, some of the pop vinyls, more PS3, some Dreamcast stuff. Wee Bear Bears. I always wear the lanyard for Wee Bear Bears with my badge on it, with my whistle. You might recognize them. I have them stacked in the right order from the cartoon. And then I also got my Wee Bear Bears coffee mugs. Got some Overwatch going on there. Got my video game consoles. You can see those. And then I've got my wonderful gaming PC, which I've actually been using more for school stuff. So I am glad I have it. It's nice to use. Coming over here, let me show you. There's the Kramer. Power Rangers. So I showed you the White Tiger Zord for show and tell. Yeah, here's the White Tiger Zord. Season 2 from Power Rangers, in case you want to watch it on Netflix. We've got Lord Zed and Goldar. And finally, we have the Thunder Zord. These guys can actually combine together. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, both of these guys are from 1995. If you don't remember, these are the toys that I wanted as a kid, but I wasn't allowed to spend money on that kind of stuff. Not really like more expensive toys. I was allowed to buy like Hot Wheels and like smaller Lego sets. So yeah, just recollecting toys from when I was a kid. Next, we have the Megazord from the first season of Power Rangers. He's pretty sweet. And then we have the Megazord. This is the hardest to find. It was the most expensive. It took me like a year to get it because every time I would bid on eBay, someone would outbid me and then they would get to buy it. So I finally got one about a year ago. And then we've got the Titanus, the Carrier Zord. These guys actually combine together and then they can sit in the back of them. He opens up. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to really do that. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Leaf Man. Hello, Leaf Man. Quick story. My grandma had Leaf Man. And when I walked into her house, I was like, what is that? That is so cool. And like a couple weeks later, there was a present that she gave to me, just wrapped up. It wasn't even my birthday. And it was Leaf Man. She gave it to me because she knew I liked him. Kind of creepy. My kids actually used to get nightmares from him when they were younger, my stepdaughters. But if you turn the switch on, where's the switch? It's motion activated. So this little thing right here senses motion. And if you walk by, his eyes turn. Let me turn him off because, yeah, that is kind of creepy, especially if you're in the game room alone. It's like, who's watching me? Anyways, coming over here, this is where I record your read-alouds. I got my, hello alien. It actually glows in the dark, which is kind of neat. I have a little light right there. If I turn it on him and then I turn the lights off, he glows. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Let's warm him up real quick, get some light on him. All right, let's see if it works. Oh, the light's still on. Does it glow? Yeah, it glows. Sweet. Okay. Back to it. This is where I record your read-alouds. I actually put the phone just right on the speaker there, and I lean it up against there as I read. I've got some Spider-Man comics up there on the wall. Spider-Man 2099. I've got my computer monitor, which is hooked up to my computer over there. I just got a long cord going to it. So yeah, let's get into chapter 5. All right, first graders, let's get into chapter 5. It was fun showing you around my house, showing you some of my stuff. I wish I could do a tour of all your guys' places. That'd be sweet. That'd be fun. All right, chapter 5. The eye disappeared. We're in trouble, Jamie hissed. Serious trouble, Tom said. Suddenly, a long claw stabbed down into the crevice. Watch out, Jamie yelled. He pulled Tom back and thrust his bag out as a shield. Juana and Tom shrank back behind it. The claw scratched and scrabbled around the gap in the rocks. I can't get us, Tom whispered. Its arms are too short. Maybe it will go away now, Jamie said, but the huge, unblinking eye of the T-Rex reappeared. Juana trembled. If I had a stick, Tom muttered, I'd poke it in the eye. There must be something we can use. Jamie groped in his backpack. Let's see how it likes this. Jamie pulled out his flashlight and aimed it at the T-Rex's eye. He flicked it on. Roar! The eye vanished. Cautiously, Jamie poked his head out of the crevice. The T-Rex was stomping away into the jungle. Whew, Jamie said. I think we're safe. The boys gave each other a high five. Now, let's get out of here, Tom said, before it comes back. The boys and the little dinosaur climbed out of the crevice, and Juana took the lead again, heading further downstream. Did you see that thing's teeth? Jamie muttered as they splashed after their new dinosaur friend. That T-Rex could rip us to shreds. Tom shuddered. And eat us alive, bit by bit. Gradually, the stream grew wider, and soon, the trees on the either side began to thin out. Soon the boys had come to the edge of the blue lagoon that they had seen earlier from Ginkgo Hill. Juana stopped near a large rock and began to munch on a leafy bush. We've come a long way from the cave, Tom said, and there's a T-Rex out to get us. How are we ever going to get back home? I don't know. Jamie gazed over the sparkling blue water. Behind them, something started squawking. The boys whirled around. The squawks were coming from the yellow beaks of bat-like reptiles in the palm tree. The creatures looked like badly folded brown umbrellas, gripping the palm fronds with their scaly feet and the clawed fingers on their wings. They must be another type of pterodactyl, Tom decided. Just then the pterodactyls launched themselves into the air, squawking and flapping their wings. What's up with them? Tom asked, as the bird-like creatures flew away. The lagoon felt silent. The only sound was the water gently lapping on the shore. Then the ground began to shake. Uh-oh, Jamie and Tom said together. And the big word in bold, T-Rex! That's it. Chapter 6 is our last chapter. All right, first graders, it's been awesome doing a read aloud with you today. The read aloud might seem kind of short, but we had the show and tell. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I miss you guys. Not gonna lie, I think about you guys all the time. So I hope everything's going okay. Yeah, have a good Thursday.